So yesterday while I was perusing around my Discord server, by the way, there's a link to that down below. We're almost at 5,000 members, which is crazy. But anyway, yeah, yesterday while I was going around and just checking up on the server, I stumbled upon these. Now I know what you're looking at first looks like super boring and not important, but these are actually the Solstice 2021 armor sets. Now, according to the person that posted it in my Discord server, which was Mango, by the way, this was posted by Mizzy Imran from Instagram, and he or she's account will be linked down below. But yeah, since all of the Solstice armors tend to be my favorite armor sets in the game, especially since the glows are always so freaking cool, I decided to share these links with you guys. So starting with the Hunters, on the left side you're going to see the armor without the glow, and on the right side everything that is pink is going to be the glow. The cloak looks very similar to last year's where it was just one big piece and then towards the bottom there was like a hole down there. And for the hood part of the cloak, it still keeps that standard design where it's just like really droopy on the sides and it's just a big giant hood. So all of those edgy hunters, you can probably use this to make a faceless hunter look. The part that is very different is on top of the hood, you're going to see like the little hat almost. I don't know what that's called. I've seen it in like Indian clothing before. I just don't know what it's called and I don't know like how I would look this up. But if one of you does know, go ahead and leave a comment down below. For the arms and the chest plate, this is where I'm starting to mainly notice the shift in style, where before we had maybe armor sets that looked a little bit more knight-like. Now we're starting to shift over to like maybe a Victorian era style to the armor. I mainly say that because of the little tassels that are hanging down off of the arms, off of the chest, off of the bottom of the cloak. That's what's mainly giving me that vibe. Now the part that excites me the most is actually that helmet. That helmet has a really cool design on it, and it kind of looks like there's no like face on it, like there's no visor on it. It looks like it's just one piece of metal just like strapped onto your face. So far it does seem like I'm going to be grinding for this set, especially for that freaking helmet. I like that helmet a lot, and I think that helmet is going to be used to make some really great fashion. And from there we're going to be moving on to the Titan. Actually, you know what I just realized? I realized that the ones on the left are females, and the ones on the right are the male armor sets. So yeah, I guess this is a good judgment of how both of the armor sets are going to look like. I know that the male one has the glow and it's kind of distracting, but you still get a good idea of the general shape. But anyway, I see that we're still keeping with the same design that the last year's set had, with like the little, I don't know what those are called. The little fin at the top of the helmet. I'm pretty sure there's a name for those, but yeah, but this time we get a smaller version of that little fin, and the helmet kind of mimics the Hunter's helmet with that design on the face. Based on what I'm seeing from just this picture and no knowledge of the event or the sets at all, I'm not liking the arms on this set. They do look a little just kind of plain. I mean, nothing really to write home about just yet. I would need to see them with their textures on, but so far I'm not really liking the arms. The chest plate does look like a winner though. It's just so freaking fancy. You know the armor set that we got for the Warlocks during the Guardian games? How they just had those like really fancy robes with the glow? That's what the Titan chest plate is reminding me of. And I was thinking about this when I was looking at the Hunter, but the little tassels on the armor set, I bet that this armor set is going to look really good with the Falling Star exotic. It just has that same styling with like the little golden tassels, the gold on the actual armor plating. I don't know, it's definitely something for me to try out once I get my hands on it. Something I really like about this set, about the chest, mark, and legs, is just the way that the mark kind of just like contours with the rest of the armor set. You can really see it in the female Titan here. I don't know what it is about this armor set, but it definitely looks really good all together, and I would forgive players for rocking a lot of the same pieces from this armor set together and not really mixing and matching as much. But yeah, so far I'm liking basically every single piece of this armor set. I think the weakest points so far from what I'm seeing in the picture are just going to be those arms. And I should say that this armor set is going to be a very good armor to match with the 2020 Solstice of Heroes armor set, just because they do still have that like like same style. And from there we move over to the Warlocks. I have no idea why the Warlocks are missing their wrist here. It looks like they didn't finish the gloves on the set. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what the gloves end up looking like when we get the final product. But I mean, gloves tend to be pretty uneventful for the Warlocks anyway, so it doesn't matter. So what my eyes immediately go to are actually the legs. I really like those legs. I don't know if maybe it's just like the view that we're seeing here, but they just look so awesome, honestly. We have so many legs for the Warlocks that are just so freaking boring, and these just look like they're actually really cool. And since you guys have been getting a lot of those robes that kind of are just open at the front, these will be a good choice. And from there, my eyes go to the robes. They are so like elegant and fancy looking and pretty. Can I say pretty? Is that the meaning? Except for the male Warlock. I don't tend to like male Warlock armors too much unless they are like big and bulky. But this one, no, it just doesn't look right on the male Warlocks. Honestly, what these robes remind me of on the male Warlock, they remind me a lot of the Celestial set, just because it does have that like same collar design up there. But of course the Celestial set is a lot cooler than this, and you can't really find the replacement for that. I mean, if you can't really get the Celestial set for silver, this will be a good replacement for that actually. And then from there you can just throw on that Seven Sister shader, and then maybe you can get like a knockoff version of it. But like saying knockoff is kind of mean, because this set will have glows and it probably will look pretty cool. And now I'm just noticing that we're also missing a bond in this picture. Maybe they didn't have time to finish the Warlock set before they had to make these artworks to maybe show to someone else. And then we have the helmet. The helmet is alright. I think you will have to have the glow to make it look kind of cool. I could be wrong about it because it's just really hard to see it. I don't know, watch. This whole entire set is just going to look super freaking cool with like other shaders on it. And the helmet and the robes are going to end up surprising me. And with that, we reached the end of the video. My question to you guys is, which one of these three are your favorite? I'm pretty biased, and I'm actually kind of liking the Titan one the most, so it would be pretty good to hear from you guys as well. Before I let you guys go, please do me the favor and subscribe if you like Destiny 2 fashion. We recently hit 15k subscribers. I think it only took us like, what was it? Less than a month? Yeah, a little less than a month to go from 10k to 15, so the support has been amazing from you guys. Thank you. And of course, if you did enjoy this video specifically, feel free to give it a like. If you guys really love fashion and you want to share your own fashion with more people, go ahead and join my Discord server. We are at almost 5k members as of recording this video. That server is getting huge, and it's honestly a whole lot of fun. I will see you guys tomorrow for the next video, but in the meantime, feel free to check out this one. And as always, Guardians, stay beautiful.